an interesting start because I'm just cruising downhill for the last 3 or 4 minutes, and all I'm thinking about is when I come back, I have to cycle back up this. But it's very pretty though. Bit of a haze still. There's a slight chill. It's about 7 degrees, so I've brought sort of colder weather bits with me. I've got my gilet, I've got the liners for my gloves, and my ruff around my head if it does get cold. But I'm hoping you can kind of see the sun trying to burn through the haze. And as I go inland a bit, maybe it'll clear. But yeah, it's quite dramatic looking actually at the moment. So, I've kind of been waiting to get off the main road so I could talk to you properly. I'm about 4 or 5 miles into today's ride, which in total is I think 46.5 miles, but the purpose of today's video and today's ride is I'm going after a couple more coals, or a couple more climbs. So there's a list called top 100 climbs in the UK, and I do like to go and try and tick 1 or 2 of them off if I'm nearby. So there's actually quite a lot down this way. In fact, I should rewind a little bit. Where am I and what's going on, sort of thing. Oh, I see a main road. It's because you might not be watching this when it's released. It's Easter. Well, it's good. No, it's Saturday. What day is it? Saturday today. It's Good Friday yesterday. So I'm down at my relatives, Bishop Stainton, down in Devon basically. Right, I'm going to have to deal with this. Oh, I'm back onto our main road, so I'll catch you all shortly. So it seems still quite a busy road, but I don't know when I might get to a quiet road. So yeah, so it's Easter. I often try and visit family at Easter. So me and my brother, his girlfriend and her son are piled into my car. Obviously I squished the bike in there as well. It was quite a tight fit, and I've planned some routes. In fact, I planned some routes that my uncle said, oh, if you like cycling up hills and mountains, you should go and have a look at Haytor. And then I realised, of these top 100 UK climbs, Haytor is number 9. So I thought, well, I can't pass that opportunity up. So planned a route covering that. And then I realised once you've climbed to the top of Haytor, actually, UK top 100 number 10 is on the other side, kind of coming up from a different angle, I suppose, I think. So I plan my route, I'll go down number 10 and cycle back up it again. And it looked quite short, so number 10, I forget what it is now, Widecome perhaps. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, 1.4 kilometres. Oh, a bit of motorway or something there. 1.4 kilometres, well that's not, how bad can that be? And then I just looked before setting out, it's 1.4 kilometres with an average gradient of 11.6%, which, that's pretty steep. So to do that for 1.4 kilometres, okay, That's got me a little bit worried. Anyway, it's hopefully going to be good views from the top of Haytor. It looks really pretty in the photos, but it is a little hazy still. We'll see. I could be in trouble here, people. I only just started the breather. I think it said it was 3.4 miles long. I know it's about 1,400 feet. It's steep. Oh, if it's 3.5 miles of this, I mean, I have got a smaller cog. Larger cog, sorry, I'm using it now. Wow, this is not a good time for me to try and be filming and talking. Can anyone remind me why I do these? Why cyclists love the climbs? I mean, it's the challenge, I suppose. Oh my god, no. I don't know how well gradients come across in video, to be honest. But that is just going up and up. It said it would take me 25 minutes. That's pretty big. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. So for a little while it kind of eased, but I can see this is going to ramp up again. I just did a bit that was orange, I was in my highest gear and it was hard. And in a little while I'm going to hit a red bit, so that'll be fun. Just ease off a little bit while. So I was thinking it's interesting, as you get fitter and also got lighter, it meant that it was harder for me to run out of gears. And when I say run out of gears, it's when you get down to that last biggest cog and you're putting in more effort than you want to, almost like now, and you can't drop any further down. So when I was heavier and not so fit, that would happen really quickly, and then you're burning into the red, like as in power wise, a lot more often. And then as I've lost the weight, I've got fitter. Some hills just don't really stress you because you don't run out of gears and you're never burning into the red. But I think this one, yeah, I'm going to run out of gears and I'm going to burn into the red. This just goes up. I'm smiling, but it's leveling out a little bit. So let's switch hands. So one interesting decision I had to make was around the weather and the temperature. And at setting out it was about 7 degrees. It's quite chilly. And the big decision was underlayer or not. And I went with, if you can see it, I went with an underlayer. And now I'm dripping with sweat, literally dripping with sweat. Oh look. I had thought, well, I can always take the underlayer off if I need to. I'm meeting my relatives at about halfway at Uppbeat or something like that. I could give it to them, I thought. I'm now thinking this is going to be dripping. Like dripping with sweat, can't do that. Oh, should be alright. How nice is this though? I suppose to answer my own question from earlier, this is why I do it, I suppose. That was a lot harder than I was expecting. It really was. I just checked again, it thinks maximum grade 11%. I can't believe that. I mean, I hope that's not true. A couple of points there were, wow, really steep. I'm honestly thinking now, is Widecome? I mean, that's, I think it's average. I think it said average 11. Average 11, and the steepest. So the average for 1.4 kilometers is the steepest bit that I've just done. I'm honestly wondering if I can do it. But it's amazing up here. It's really nice, really nice. The sun, it's actually gone in a little bit now, but the sun was out just now. It's beautiful. There's some water on board. So this is the going down. Oh my word. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh wow, this is going to be tough. So this is the top of Widecome, and yeah, it's saying here 20%. I mean, the going down's easy, but don't get me wrong, but I'm looking at this thing, I'm cycling back up this. Is it that bad? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think it is probably. Oh well. start. Chains come off. I think it knows what's coming. That is just all orange and red. This thing's going to take me 10 minutes. 10 minutes of pain. Someone behind me. Oh. They grab onto the back. I can see the top. Thank God. Bit breezy up here. So that's numbers 9 and 10 ticked off, the first I've done in the top 10. And honestly, when I first looked at the numbers, I thought, they don't look that bad. I give them their credit. Woo! Oh wow, yeah. I mean, I'm just so pleased that I didn't have to stop. I honestly thought I might need to. There was a few times I just had to get out of the saddle to, I mean, I was pushing way up over 500 watts just to keep moving. Talk about running out of gears. I mean, the whole way I'd run out of gears. I wanted to drop to a bigger cog. And it just wasn't there. My heart rate would be interested to see what the max was. I'm fairly sure I started bouncing up around 178, which for me, and that, again, that was almost most of the way. In my head I'm thinking, what happens if I do actually collapse? I guess my relatives aren't far away, I'm trying to text them or something. Laying on my back, dying. I shouldn't even joke. I love this, like, there's wild horses and stuff. So cool, so cool. Really popular. I've been a few cyclists go by. Morning. Quite a few hikers as well. I think they were hiking, they had bikes on the back. I think, oh, they were the ones that went by that I was trying to grab onto the back. I just realised, just twigged. It's just amazing though. Time for a coffee and a cake. Nice little coffee and cake stop there. I've got 2 cakes. I've brought some flapjack. Salted caramel flapjack. Whoa, sounds nice. So I've got 20 miles to go, so I figure I'll cycle 10 miles. I might stop and have a quick nibble of me flapjack. Oh, what a lovely day it's turned out to be. I've left some of me cold weather gear with the relatives. Bring them in the car. I've kept the underlayer on for the minute. It has been a bit cooler at times, so. I feel this is quite a main road, but at the same time really pretty, really nice sort of just views, and yeah, it's very nice. Oh, bit of a climb. Now, I don't actually know, my route says to go back. I think my route brought me down here just to take pictures. Hopefully, I think I can go straight through and still get back onto route, but we'll find out, I suppose. I'll let all this traffic go through first. Haytor is saying, just turn around, and I'm kind of gambling a little bit. This is a route through, but I'm wondering if I should check on Google Maps. No, it's not. It wasn't a sort of a. I thought I'd done one of those bits where you plan and it says you can't go that way, and I'm thinking I'm sure I can. But no, I think I just did a little nib down to literally just come down to that sort of river and train bit, which actually I'm glad I did. That was quite cool. Well, kind of cool is the right word, but it was fun. So yeah, now I've got to head back up onto that main road to carry on home. Oh, okay, I'm definitely overdressed now. Should have given my underlayer to the relatives. There's still a few little climbs thrown in. Keep me on my toes. Oh. So, this road seems a bit more off the beaten path. It says I'm heading to some kind of castle. I think it says there's a cafe there. So tempting. Stop for another coffee. Have me flat. I might do actually. Let's try and see what it is. This might be the bit I was thinking of where Google wasn't, your Street View wouldn't go through, so I couldn't check if the roads were suitable. And Strava classified it as unknown. Look at this. So I'm not sure what's ahead at this point. Oh. That is one of the best flapjacks ever. Wowzers.
High five, mummy. Yeah, high five.
So, a small problem. This is the bit where Strava, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't sure what the route was. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I mean, if I knew it wasn't far, I'd almost walk it with the bike, but so I'm gonna have to look at going around. Could add a few miles on, never mind. Nice day for it. Now I've got the underlayers come off, the gloves have come off, it's a bit cooler. Right, let's work out where I'm going then. This might be a big mistake, but what the hell. Maybe it's rideable. It's an adventure though, right? Yeah, I'll be sharp. I'll move as quick as I can. Do I dare try and ride on this? If that didn't give me a puncture, I'd be quite amazed, to be honest. But this now is rideable. I'm glad I went for a bit of adventure. Yeah, very nice. Right, let's go down these steps and onto the actual road again and pray that I don't have a flat.
Your love is what I
Post box, middle of nowhere. This fella, he's tried to hide. Hello! I feel like I'm going to get attacked. Hello! Chin, are you alright? I think he is. He was, well, I don't know actually. He was running along the road, so I was cycling up, I could see him. I thought he'd darted through the hedge, but I don't know if he stopped for a break. Maybe he's hot like me, it's a bit of a climb. You taking a rest? Huh? Do it, bud. You take care. I'll tell you a little about what videos will be coming up, because it won't all be just me vlogging cycling. You Green have sent me some Bluetooth in-ear headphones with stalks. Not massively keen on stalks. Oh, there's actually a crossroads there. So yeah, I think the fetish, I think like 30 or 40 pound. Early opinion, yeah, they seem pretty good. Quite like them. I don't know how obvious it is, but if you're going to do climbing, make sure you've got good brakes. And that might sound a bit backwards, but if you're climbing, you're going to be descending. And the amount of times I've been just like, skimming off the brakes or squeezing them hard to control my speed coming down some of these descents. Yeah, so the other video that I should really get on with doing is the Bolt V2, which is, that's that fella there. Whoa. Then a few days ago I received my Whoop. It's actually on my arm at the moment. So I'll probably do a few different videos for that. The first one is kind of explaining it and the setup and the app. Oh, another descent, hold on. I've got a few different ways to measure my heart rate so I can kind of check. By all accounts, the version 4, which is this one that I've got, the accuracy is much better, and it's kind of on the same lines as a good watch, you know, like a decent Garmin or something. And then I'll probably do an actual review video. Is it worthwhile? Is it worth the money, etc. I feel like there's something else that I'm forgetting that I'm going to be doing a video about, or should do a video about. It might come to me later in the ride and I'll tell you. Oh, it's still lovely. Hey horsies! So definitely on more of the main road now, and I think it might be that all the way to home, so I'll probably wrap things up. I did remember what the other video could be GoPro 10. So I ordered a GoPro 10 to help with my vlogging. I can have one GoPro on my chest, filming my route and getting scenery and stuff, and then I have one on the 10 with the what's it called, Volta, that I can talk to. I ordered it on Monday. I paid an extra £10 for express shipping, which said 1 to 2 days. Was it Monday or Tuesday? Whatever. So it should have come by Thursday, put it that way, and I was travelling on Friday. But no. Shipping delays. It's quite a cool American truck. So yeah, I didn't have it with me for this trip, unfortunately. I did try and I did a live chat with him and said, well, you need to at least give me my refund back for my £10. And I'm sure he said something like, yeah, we're processing that, I'll put it through, blah, blah, blah. I've not had any emails or anything saying. Anyway, so yeah, I might do a video on the GoPro 10. I don't know if it's that different to the 9. I can't remember I did a video on the 9, I think I must have. Anyway, it's a little busy now, and it's a bit breezy. So I'll get any other interesting bits of scenery on the way. For some reason I connected my phone to my head unit, it's 50 kilometres. I have nothing in kilometres. Anyway, 10 kilometres to go. Get a proper nice car, mate. Anyway, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. I have. Do make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, etc, etc. It does help the channel. Leave a comment. I do read all the comments. I've loved reading the ones on the last vlog. Thanks for that. But for now, my name's Andy, and I'll catch you all again soon. Take care. Oh,
Why is the camera over here?
hello.